It is now time to go to USA, so we're doing some client reviews real quick before I go. I'm heading out. I'll be on a plane in I think an hour. Actually, I should probably get to the airport, to be honest. Oops. Yeah, I gotta get to the airport. But these are some of the clients we have going into USA's. So we're looking at, I'm here with Rachel, she's filming this. We're doing our last check-ins before we go. This is Louisa. I think Louisa has a real good chance, actually. To be honest, I think quite a few of our clients have a really good chance. The thing about Louisa is she started getting tighter this week. So we're doing peak week, increasing calories, increasing everything. That's how I always do peak weeks, like early in the week, is I increase the carbs and fats and all that, generally early in the week. And then I do a front load for most people. And the end of the week, we kind of keep it really light. So like Friday's not as nearly as important as like Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday. We fill them and spill them. So we'll get them to the point where they're spilled and then let them tighten up on like Thursdays and Fridays. I do that a lot for people who I know can handle it. But with her, she started getting tighter and tighter when she's supposed to be filling and spilling. So it was crazy. So yesterday, she had over 500 carbs. She had over 100 grams of fat. She had 16 tablespoons of nut butter it was 8 tablespoons of nut butter, but 10 tablespoons of pure oil is what it was. Is what she had, and she came in and she's still tighter again. So now she's having another 450 carbs, 12 tablespoons of nut butter. We'll probably add some more oils to her because she has to get we want her to be almost a little bit soft tomorrow on Friday, and then Friday keep the carbs really light the whole day because the show's at 7 p.m. tomorrow. So I want her to be a little bit soft in the morning so she'll tighten. I know she'll tighten up throughout the rest of the day. I don't want to be giving her a whole bunch of food tomorrow. One, we only have a little bit of a window where it'll actually digest and get into her system by 7 p.m. So we're talking early carbs. But if we do it too late, her stomach's going to be a little bit bloated. So that's some of the issues we're running into with her. And her metabolism is just on fire. And so we have Celeste here. She is looking really awesome. The only thing about her is we have to worry about her glutes being too grainy. Sometimes in her glutes, they get a little too grainy. So how she poses is a big deal. Doing the same thing with her, we call filler and spiller. She's actually at the day now where she's a little bit spilled. So she's softer today than she was a couple of days ago, or actually than she was yesterday. You can see she's just getting a tiny bit of softness on her waistline, which is exactly what I wanted. So today's carbs are really light for her. So she's only at 75 carbs today. It's the day before the show. Everyone's like, dude, you're only giving her 75 carbs the day before the show. She's gonna hold her fullness. It takes you a few days to lose that fullness, and so this is very predictable. Now she'll get a little bit harder the next day. If anything, she might even get too hard. So we're gonna keep her carbs really light and keep an eye on her on Friday. Luckily Friday, we have a lot of time. Usually we have no time. Usually the shows are at like 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and there's just no time. You wake up at 6, you got 5 hours to digest food. It's not gonna do anything in the morning. But with this show being at 7 p.m. for her, 8 p.m. for her, we have the whole day to like digest carbs and be able to get some in case she wakes up a little bit too soft or a little bit too hard or whatever. So I have high hopes for her. She got 4th at Universe, and so did actually Louisa, 4th at Universe a couple weeks ago. So I'm thinking that they have a really good chance. Then we have Holly. Holly is someone that we're trying to get her super shredded. I try to get her super shredded, almost like stringy shredded, so I can just fill her up, and I'm just throwing food at her all week. Been throwing crazy amounts of food at her. She is actually looking really good now. Her tie-ins are better than they've ever been. She was leaner than she's ever been in her life. Her weight was down actually 4 pounds going into this peak week, and now her weight's kind of neutralizing, but she's really popping. So for someone like her, where she doesn't have all the muscle developed yet that a lot of the girls will have in that, like the bigger girls will have in the division, we get her super shredded, and then I just fill her out like crazy. Knowing that she's going to get a little bit softer, but that way I know for sure she's 100% full on stage. I'll never sacrifice fullness for conditioning, but I will go too far with conditioning so I can fill them out and know that they're 100% full and spill them over, because it's not going to matter if they're too lean to start with, and get them to that right point. So she's at that point now. Her carbs are slightly reduced at this point. She's already filled up. I don't think she's going to flatten out in another 30 hours. So she's at the point where her carbs are a little bit lower right now today. I think they're at 125. She's having just a little bit of fats. I think it's like 28 grams of fat or something like that today. Not much. Just trying to keep her waistline down. I'll see her at 5 o'clock or so, just in case we need more food if she starts flattening out. But that's basically it. And then I have Christine. She's in the UK, so she's competing for a pro card this weekend. She'll actually compete for a pro card on Saturday. So we're at the point, the same thing. We gave her a ton of food this whole week, and she's like, you brought me back to life. She's got parts of her body she's never seen look like this before. Her glute tines hasn't looked like this before. Her shoulders have never looked like this. She's really, really happy with her overall look. I think she's got a good chance at getting a pro card. What sucks is I think she would have gotten a pro card already if she was in the US. I think at USA she would have had a pro card, or Universe she would have had a pro card for sure. But in the UK, only one person gets it. You have to win the overall, and that's it. So it's like really, really hard overseas. So you American people are really lucky. You get 2 pro cards at USA's per division. That's 16 pro cards in a day. You go to the UK or anywhere in Europe, you have to win the overall. Sometimes they'll give 2 pro cards, like the top 2 in the overall in some of these countries. There's a few like really big shows where the top 3 will get it in the overall, but it's really difficult to get that pro card over there. So you'll see some incredible amateur physiques that could be competing as a pro already, but they just can't get the pro card because there's so many girls over there that look like pros already that you have to basically win a small pro show to get a pro card in some of these countries. So I think this is a really, really good look. I'd be very confident with her getting a pro card if this was USA's or Universe, something like that. But because it's overseas, it just takes one girl to ruin your day, So I'm still hopeful. I think that she's got a really good chance. I hope that she gets it. She definitely deserves it. So we'll see. Got a couple others coming in, looking really, really awesome, full. She's done really well. She placed at Universe as well. So another hopeful for getting a pro card. She's at that point, I think, right now where she's got to go just a tiny bit more fullness. You can see just a little bit more pop is there. Another client, just a tiny bit more tightening to go. You can see just a little bit in that glute and ham that needs to come through. Just a tiny bit more detail here that can come through. She'll be tightening up the rest of the day. She's going to be doing really well. And then we have Courtney, who's a coach here. She's got a degree in dietetics. And if you guys, some of you probably work with her, Coach Courtney. She's going for her pro card. Last year she got, I think it was 4th at USA's, so we're trying to work up. She's a lot fuller, a lot more muscular this year. Her conditioning's on point. I looked at her pictures today with Sam, and I thought she flattened out just a little bit overnight, so she's going to increase her water like crazy today, increase her electrolytes today, have a few more carbs to just get that pop back, because she had a little bit more pop a few days ago. So I think she's just digesting all those carbs and food right now, and tomorrow she's going to look tighter, because Sam does it like I do too. We front load, go real hard in the morning, and then taper down throughout the week. So I expect her to be really tight by tomorrow at 7 o'clock p.m. So this is what we got. Now I'm flying to Arizona. Let's do this. Here with Coach Tori.
Yo.
We have, how long is our flight? An hour, hour and a half?
I think he said 47 minutes.
That's our flight total?
I think the flight's 47 minutes.
The flight's 47 minutes. We're stuck on the tarmac for 47 minutes. 30 to 40 minutes, he said?
Yeah.
So we're stuck here, which means we might miss check-in.
Could we go on by the time we got there?
Yeah. Basically, we'd be done.
Yeah.
So
the wait will be us landing, but not.
You can't even make up time in the air because I don't think we'll get high enough. Because it's less than an hour flight. So sorry if I'm late to USA's, guys. Sorry too.
We'll get there eventually.
We should have just drove. Now it makes sense. Now it makes sense to have just driven.
Well, 4 hours and 45 minutes was the drive, because this flight was only $17.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll just book it, but I'll get out.
I paid $56. I got ripped off. We're here at USA's. Check out this beautiful stage, this beautiful venue. Muscle Contest did a good job. So huge venue. It's going to be a fun one. So what do you think?
Makes me want to compete.
And then we have a photographer extraordinaire right here, J.M. Mannion.
Oh, hi. I thought you were going to say something like this. I was going to say, he's not a photographer extraordinaire. He's just a photographer. Why he's working for NBC News Online, I still can't figure out.
It's still one of the
you
most...
also have those charity cases, right?
Yeah.
Right, Jeff?
What's that?
Yeah, see what I mean?
See, JM still has one of the most downloaded episodes on the podcast. We're going to do it. Do you guys want another one from him? He says yes.
Yes. Listen, I just told Adam that last week at the Masters Nationals, I literally had competitors coming up to me talking about the first podcast from last year already. It's been that long. I mean, it's crazy.
We're due for another one. We're due for another one.
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
Right. Anyway, guys, this is USA's. We're going to go check in with some people. We'll see you guys later. Now, you're super tight still. Oblique line's all the way in. You're popping a little bit. Got some vascularity going. Yeah, see? Yeah, no, you're doing good. You just got me scared. I was like, I thought you were a lot softer. Yeah, what are you talking about? You're crazy. You were like, I'm softer. I'm like, no, you're not. I mean, you're softer than you were last week because we super shredded you out. No, you're even showing a little bit of, when you transition, you're having a tiny bit of, a little bit of tiny striations in your glutes, which we don't want.
Right.
So, no, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You are a little softer than last week, but that's not the comparison.
Okay.
We're trying to get you too tight so we can fill you out like crazy this week. This is a dangerous crew because they all placed at Universe. All of them. Which is
actually fourth.
you all.
What?
Yeah, it was so frustrating because
cool.
it was cool, but it was frustrating because like the other coaches, because I always want to beat the other coaches on the team, and I'm like, and then the girls, all the coaches were like, oh dang, Adam placed with all of them, like 'cause I had you three and then one master's girl, and she got fourth too, and I was like, what's up guys? I still got it. I was like, I have like half the amount of people that everyone else has. I don't train many people. And I was like, I still got it. You guys can't even get, I have half your people and I'm still placing more than you. Like, we're talking all this shit. And then I was like, oh, there's a fourth. Oh, man. I'm like, that sucks. I'm like, I'm happy, but it sucks because it was a win. And then it was again and again and again. And then Frida's like, I got one. I was like, screw you, Frida. We have this like,
coming in hot.
No, we're coming in hot this time. So, insane how much food she's eating. I love it.
In your story. I was talking to my friend about it. I'm like, I'm jealous.
Who makes that one?
Yeah, that looks super good.
Anastasia.
Oh, okay. She makes good soups.
Yeah,
In the last 2 days, how many carbs have you had? It's like 900 or something.
12 tablespoons of almond butter.
It's like 900.
That's today.
That's today. Yesterday she had, was it 10 tablespoons of just oils, right? And then another 8 tablespoons of nut butter, or was it? I even forget. It was like.
I just shuffled in and then I was just sick.
Yeah. Well, luckily now you're just super full. And you're not like crazy shredded anymore because you're getting tighter this whole week. It was giving her food and then she was tighter and then tighter, and I'm like, why are you losing weight on peak week? You're not supposed to be losing weight on peak week. And then like it was only a little bit, but with her it's a lot. Like just metabolism's just on fire. All right, let's see real quick. That was a little scary. You were getting so tight, man. The glutes is really what I'm concerned with. Her too. She's got crazy glutes. They like get strided. This is great shape, Louisa. Great shape. You're so full. Dang. You better be after like 1,000 carbs.
Even a striation.
It's just still, it's still striation. It's still crazy. Dang it, man. You're gonna have to eat more.
Yeah. Damn, girl.
You're gonna have to eat more, Louisa. Today. I know. I'm sorry. There's just no way. Your front's perfect. Your front, your shoulders, your waist is tight. Your back is just a little too tight. Just your glutes are a little too tight. Under those lights, they're gonna look like a little too tight. So, I'm really sorry. I am so sorry. We're gonna have to eat. We're gonna have to eat a little more. They're gonna show those striations are gonna show on the stage. So we have to bring in a little bit fuller. All right. Well, we can do it with oils though. We can do it with oils. You already have the carbs. We just need to get a little. No big deal. You're not far. You're not far away. You're way better than you were 2 days ago. So we'll have it fine by tomorrow. All right. Well, let's do her posing and then we'll do your adjustment. But it's gonna be we just add oils because you already have 450 carbs today. So we're just gonna have to add some oils. All right. You should be at the tightening up stage at this point. She's another glute striation problem. See? Actually, you look a lot more controlled now than a couple days ago, for sure. Allie, let me see those ab veins, those crazy ab veins. Shredded potatoes.
Washboards.
Washboards. You ready?
Always.
We finished with check-ins. I just got done with my workout, and I'm here with Coach Tori eating. She got some. She found this. She's like, I know a Mexican place is like 25 minutes away. Of course. Why would a girl pick something convenient? And then she ordered refried beans for her beans, and I came to the conclusion that we're being lied to about beans. Maybe you can explain this to me, because beans. These are they're not refried beans. They're pinto beans. Not only that, like we don't refer to any food as like whatever it is, like how it's cooked, right? That's weird to refer to how it's cooked. And then 2, you don't fry beans. Not only do you not fry beans, you don't fry it twice, so it's not refried. It's like you didn't do it right the first time. So we're very perplexed.
Like twice baked potato. Tells you how it's cooked.
Well,
Twice.
1, you didn't bake it. Like this doesn't make sense. It's not baked. It's not fried ever. It's boiled and mashed. I don't understand.
Mashed beans.
So refried infers that it was fried once, done incorrectly, and then fried again, or at least done halfway. I'm very confused. I call them pinto beans.
Someone explain me. Plain beans. The concept of beans.
I'm in an Uber with Tori. Look at this. Look at this Uber. It's a party in here. It's the coolest Uber driver in all of Arizona.
This looks like a disco ball.
This is so cool.
Yeah, let's go check out his house.
This is the fun part of traveling and stuff like this. Holly's looking on point. Dang, Holly. You look so good.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're where you need to be.
I feel like I'm where I need to be.
Yeah, you're 100% where you need to be.
Okay.
Dang. We see that front pose again?
I'm gonna go on stage with this too.
I think you're good enough where it's fine. Your body's good enough where it doesn't matter. No. They'll say, yeah, but look at her body. Yeah, you're crisp and you're popping. We're showing you to get a good shoulder pump going in. You know, that's the only area. Yeah, the shoulder pump. Shoulder pump, glute pump, and that's it. You just got to maintain it for a few hours. That's it. You're not going to fade. You've had too much food to fade.
Yeah.
If you had less food, you might fade, but you had so much this week that you're not going to fade. Yeah, you'll be fine. All right, one more meal and keep it easy. Yeah. Guys, we are here at USA's. Look at this. Beautiful venue. Huge venue. A lot, I don't know, 5,000 seats, 3,000 seats? I don't know, it's a lot. I don't know. But that's what we're looking like. It's exciting to get it started. It's cool to see this stuff because it's like, when you watch this with amateurs, it's really fun because it's their best, like a lot of these guys, their best day of their life. You know, sometimes this is as high as they're going to reach. It might be reach Mr. USA, seeing that, and like the joy on these people's faces. It's pretty cool. You know, not everyone who gets a pro card has like a full pro career. So it's really fun to see this because it's like, it could be the best moment of their life and their career. So really fun to watch all the hard work that they put into this. All these hopefuls, amateurs turning into pros. It's really great. So, oh, perfect, man.
Wow.
That's so much better than last night. So much better. Dang. You're going to have some, especially when you transition. Man, that one really came together at the end. Louisa, you look awesome. Let me see that back pose again. I don't know how it's so crazy. Everyone else would have eaten as much as you. They'd be so soft right now. Look at that. There's like no grain to those glutes now. That's so good. Louisa, it's perfect.
Exactly what you want.
It's perfect. Yeah, absolutely perfect. Your waist didn't blow out. That was the only thing I was worried about, your waist really paying for it, but it did.
I ate so much and I told them like I can't go to the bathroom either. I didn't know
Really?
like
Dang, you're just absorbing it. You're 100% efficient. There's a sea of bikini girls back here. There's so many. All you can do is just see bikini girls sitting, waiting. They're a little behind right now. They're supposed to already start bikini right now, but they haven't even started women's physique. We got women's physique, bikini, wellness, and then bikini finals. We got like 5 hours. It's crazy back here. So many girls. Holly just got top 10. Looks like 10th place or 8th, 9th place, but she's green.
I'm green like this sheet.
She's the lightest, greenest. Tan went bad.
It went out like this.
Why? I know her tan turned on her so bad. Let's see if you can see the color because it's like so bright. Such a different color from everyone around her. That's how she's supposed to look. This is how she looks. It's crazy. Full on green. Oh well. I know. I'm so sorry. So I don't know. They're trying to figure it out. They don't know. So they're like, that's what happens sometimes. All right. And we got Celeste, who literally showed up. 1 minute ago. It's stressing me the fuck out. Oh, you have one more. You have one. So I'm taking her things out of her hair. There's one more in here. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Here,
She just told me I look like a star.
we gotta fix your hair. Okay, we gotta get your hair. We gotta get you pumped. You're on stage in like 1 minute. Courtney just got in first call-outs. Courtney's over there in green. Coach Courtney, happy for her. Yay! I haven't been doing so good video. I've been back and forth running. So a little behind. Holly was up and she was like her tantrum so green. You guys saw that in the video, but Courtney got a first call-out. This is exciting. Hopefully she can get moved in.
315 and 293 switch.
She's 302 on the right.
Okay, let's do 180, face that back wall.
Celeste is going up. For individual. Celeste just got in, second call out it looks like again.
331 and 335 switch right against each other.
I'm sure they'll move her in. I think it's just when she poses on her back, it's a little bit too much glute separation. It's really hard to control
335
that
and 342 switch.
on her. She got a lot of detail on her glutes.
Let's do 180, face that back wall.
Lisa coming out now for comparison. Very strong physique.
Do 180, face that back wall. And face forward.
Kayla! Go get it!
Okay, then you're gonna file off to the right. You'll all be back into the door.
All right, waiting for first call outs. See if we can get one with Louisa. She's over here on the right. Huge class again, of course, it's USA. She's number 356. We shall see. USA's is tough. USA's and Nationals are the toughest two shows of the year, so we go in with a strong period of retirement.
312.
A lot of coaches are here like, man, it's hard today.
356.
There we go, got our first call with Louisa. This is great. We got two in the first call out here. This is awesome. I didn't see the number of it. She was hitting me nicely.
356, 312 switch, 356, 312 switch.
This is Louisa.
361, 372 switch. And face roll.
She's looking good right now. She's staying in the middle. I think she has the most impressive physique on the stage, to be honest. I hope she can get moved out. That's the actually that's the girl I thought had this. 371 is the one I thought had the second best physique on the stage. We'll see how it goes. Actually, Louisa wins from the back. She's got better outer glute folded. This should be a win here. This should be a first place. I don't see her getting moved out. Looks like a pro card. She's holding center. I'm pretty sure it's it. I think Louisa got it. I think she got it. Jamie just got first call outs. Congratulations. Thank you. What was it, 8 on there? So you're top 8 no matter what. Yeah. USA's. That's good stuff. Congratulations. It's an exciting day. She's come a long way. We got to find Louisa. Where is Louisa? There's Louisa. I think I'm looking at two pros right here. Looks like it. I saw you. when you came out and posed, I just got to my eye. I saw you when you came out, and I was like, this girl can push Louisa from the back. I was like, this girl can push Louisa. So I was like, and you moved her in. I was like, oh shit, not her, no, move her in. So they got the best two for sure. You guys did really, really good. Congratulations, both of you. Louisa, I honestly, I don't want to get your hopes up, but I don't see any way you don't get that card. I'm very confident. It moved you right away. It moved you out for Jamie, unfortunately, which is Frida's client, which is, she's so sweet. But you moved you in right away. They didn't move you. The girl who I thought could push you was that girl, and I was like, maybe they won't see her, maybe they won't see her. And then they put you next to her, and I was like, she can't hang with her glute fullness on the upper outer edge. So when she was by herself, she looked great, and then when she posed next to you, your upper outer edge of your glute beat her. You're first place. You're first place. If not second place, whatever, who cares? You get a pro card. You know what? But I think you're first place. We got to stay full, because you're not going to have to go after Miss USA. And you were so worried. All right. Courtney's bummed, but
I'm happy bummed. I mean, I'm so happy that I'm even in the first call out, but it's like I'm so close. That was my third national show getting first call out, but missing the pro card. So it's like I'm just reaching. I'm like, please.
all right.
I'm just gonna keep trying.
We could deal with Coach Sam and Courtney. You do North Americans. We'll check in as a group, us three, every Tuesday, and come up with a game plan together. You down with that?
Down.
Yes?
Let's do it.
We're gonna have to get aggressive.
We're getting aggressive.
Gotta get your waistline down a little bit tighter.
Yes.
You're not gonna be happy, you're gonna be grumpy.
I.
Keep it in your office, not in mine.
Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Not getting grumpy, except for.
I think you're 4 pounds of fat away from a pro card.
Okay.
Maybe 3.
5 weeks.
Yeah. All right.
Got it.
To be continued.
Done.
All right. Starting Tuesday.
Yep.
Keep it clean this weekend. All right. We're here backstage, USA's day 2. That's what it looks like. Everyone's just everywhere waiting. Louisa's waiting. Everyone's waiting. Been up since like 6 a.m. Fingers are crossed. Okay, guys, we are at finals for USA's. We have Mariana in this class, number 254. Huge class.
All right, open class B.
We're going to announce top 5 right now. Hopefully she gets in there.
Hear your name. Please make your way to the center of the stage.
Mariana, 254.
Your finalists in numerical order.
Huge class.
252, Elizabeth. 254, Mariana.
Ooh, she got in. It's top 5 for her.
256, Peyton. 257, Jane. And 273, Jessica. And let's take that fifth place award, the number 254, Mariana Garner.
Well, good for her.
Fourth place, number
Great job. Here comes Louisa.
356, Louisa Burke. 357, Adriana Cruz.
I think Louisa's got a pro card today. We shall see.
Vega.
Here is the class. It is huge for this class. Look at this class.
All right, ladies, breaking it down into our top 5. When you hear your name, step up on the center line, please. In numerical order. 354, Brittany. 356, Louisa. 361, Jordan. 371, Lisbeth. And 372, Cassie.
All right, Louisa got in that top 5.
Let's take that fifth place award, the number 372, Cassie Rodriguez.
We're trying to get a pro card
In
here.
fourth place, number 354.
The girl, Louisa, she's one of the far left.
Take that third place award, the number 361, Jordan Fuchs.
Boom, there it is. Boom, that's a pro card. She got it.
We take the second place award, the first IFBB Pro
She's gonna
card.
win here.
To your runner-up, number 371, Lisbeth
Boom, she won the
Rosa.
class. There it is, guys. Louisa's a pro.
Hazel Hernandez
And she wins the
representing
class.
Top America USA Back on stage to take the
Hopefully we
first
can go
place
after that
award, the
time
IFBB
today.
Pro Card to your winner, Louisa Burke.
Yay, Louisa! Oh, that took 3 years, guys. You gotta take your time with this. It takes a while.
Ladies, everybody grab hands, arms, race and victory.
Yay! Happy. Great, unbelievable. 3 years. 3 years.
All right, one more picture, Letty.
Abigail's, my girl, the blonde was mine too. Abby's here. I think Abby's in around 3rd position or so.
Please take the 4th place award to number 615, Fatu Torre.
I think Abby's one
In
off.
3rd place, number 383, Abigail Martin.
Oh, there's Abby. Oh, you're so close, Abby. Next time.
Please take the 2nd place
close.
award, the first IFBB Pro Card to your
So
runner-up.
close, Abby.
Number
We've got to go find our new pro. We're on a pro hunt. I found a new pro! I found her! She didn't believe it. She didn't believe it. Congratulations! Yay! That's good job. Thanks, brother. Congratulations. Congratulations. To you, the supportive husband. New pro! You got a wall to sign. Yeah, trip to Vegas, we'll pose, we'll do all the pro stuff. Yes, it'll be fun. Look at that. So cool. I'm excited for you. 2+. It's because of the the COVID and then the beat up. Getting beat up. Yeah, because was it last call out last year? Yeah, last call out, then 4th, and then it took me convincing to get her to come here. And then it took, what, like 100 grams, tablespoons of almond butter and oil.
Yeah.
And then boom, a pro card.
Yeah. That's how you do it. Eat 5,000 calories a day and you got it.
Yeah. You still could have probably had a little more.
Yeah.
Abby's one away, but she's happy. You happy?
From 10 to 3.
You're happy? Abby has the worst luck. What has happened? She broke her nail, her shoe, her suit, her car, her shoe for her heel. What else? And then you broke the trim of your car. Oh, and you got a flat tire with your other car on the way here. And then what else happened? What just happened right now? Your shoe completely broke? Gosh, you're dangerous, man. And you still got 3rd. What's up, guys? So just got back from USA's, so I'm excited about that. Got another pro, but we still have work to do. Nothing's done yet. We have Christine over in the UK, and she is looking pretty awesome. We have a chance of getting another pro card out there. This is what she's looking like right now. Over there, it's a little early in the morning. I think she's usually checking in right now about 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock a.m. my time. But man, she looks really good. So we've been playing with things a few times, loading. We've been playing with it for a few days, loading and trying to get her just right. And I think we have her super full right now. She's tight. She's not too tight. She's right in that good zone. So sometimes her hamstrings can get a little tight. She's petite, so sometimes her waistline can get a little crazy and you can get a tiny bit stringy if she diets for too long. But this is a good look. This is good full. She doesn't come off as stringy at all. So we're just trying to maintain this for another day. So I'm waiting to see how she wakes up. She might need another hour or two to be able to fully do this check, but hopefully we can get another one. I'd really like it for her to get a pro card. She's been working really, really hard. Anyway, I'm going to go to dinner. I'll wait for her to check in. And then I am out of Arizona. And then we have Anya checking in too, which is really cool. Anya is, as you guys know, she was sick. She had COVID and she's starting to get some glute fullness back. These actually are on her check-in pictures, but she's like, hey, look, I'm starting to get my fullness of my glutes back already. And she didn't work out for a few days because she had COVID. She was knocked out. She wasn't eating that much, so now she's looking pretty good. So anyway, that is what I got. Time to go eat for me. And here we go. Hey guys, so I'm flying back now from where am I flying from? I forgot.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah, I'm flying for Phoenix. I'm all over, so I forget.
Wait, hold on. I totally asked him.
And look who I ran into. If you guys don't know, this is manager Matt. We'll put his Instagram up. But he's kind of the man behind the scenes. What do you do? What would you say you do? What do you call your job?
I'm a babysitter. No, I do management, agent work, and I consult for companies and expos.
Yeah, so you always see him at all the shows. Say hi to manager Matt. He's a cool dude. Always the hardest worker behind the scenes. He's not the big. Would you say you're like barely or any video? You've never been in an interview. This is like your third one.
I've done 2 in 15 years.
He won't do it. So we got lucky. But anyway, I just happened to sit next to this guy, and then I got Bryn's mom and dad over here, which is really funny because we all just know each other. We're in the same row. So anyway, we're heading to him now. So we're just talking about his new podcast he's launching, which is with Jay Cutler. So check it out.
Called Cutler Cast.
They haven't launched it yet, so we're getting a sneak peek at it. Well, Land, I'll let you guys know. Christine's competing in a minute. She's actually competing right now on stage in the UK. So hopefully we'll get another pro card over there. But that's it. I'll update you guys in a second. All right, guys, the messages are coming in. So we're not landed yet, but I'm getting messages. It looks like, oh no, it looks like 4th or 5th, unfortunately. Oh man, those pro cards in the UK are hard. She looked awesome though. Well, we will try again. Guys, guess what? We just got an announcement that on the way home now, we're taxiing again. So it was 45 minutes, I was hold on the way there. 45-minute flight, now 45 minutes on the way back, and now it's another, it sounds like 22 minutes, he said 24 minutes, he said. And then I'm stuck with this guy, who's telling me all these ghost stories.
We're going to see the Dimmix box.
He wants me to go see this Dimmix box at the Haunted Museum, and I'm like, no way, man, you're messing with stuff you shouldn't mess with. And he's like showing me all these I guess there's a real Chucky doll called Robert the doll,
man. We're gonna go see him.
Look up this Robert the doll. He's crazy. I'm gonna go to church. That's all I'll do. We're finally off. How long were we on that thing?
Hour and 21 minutes exactly.
The flight was 45 minutes. We're waiting on the plane for an hour and 25 minutes.
An hour more.
Really?
Now it's 1:55.
Jeez. And he's just sitting there trying to possess me with this Dimmix box. Dimmix box. Dimmix
box is calling your name.
It probably is. That's why I'm not going to go see it.
You need it.
He's blaming my non-commitment to this. It's the most haunted object in the world.
Yes.
And he wants me to go.
Las Vegas.
He said Jay Cutler went to go see it and felt like pressure.
Yeah, you said. You need to go see it.
And I'm like, dude, I'm not doing this.
Come on, it's a family trip. We're all going.
Yeah, family trip to hell.
You can be still sitting on that plane. It can't be worse than that.
Probably not.